Hi guys, in today's video we'll be discussing the Outer Rim DLC, the new updates released by DICE, and we'll be going through the new weapons, heroes, and new game modes. The Outer Rim DLC has been heavily advertised that we'll be going into the Jabba's Palace, so I guess we'll get a few maps from there. They've also mentioned that we'll get a Sullust map where we are looking in the smelting factory and along the industrial pipes and platforms. A source from a DICE employee posted on Reddit that there will be a new game mode called Scramble in this DLC. The game mode is 12v12, Rebels versus Imperials, and they will fight through the secret passages of Jabba the Hutt's palace. It says that the teams will have traps to fool the enemy, and the Rancor in Jabba's palace will be hostile to both sides. The user also mentions that there will be another game mode called Invasion. This game mode will be 30 on 30, and will be similar to Walker Assault, but with the rebels defending factories in Sullust. If the rebels don't defend the factories, then another AT-AT will come in with a maximum of 4 being in the game at one time. These game modes haven't been announced and may or may not be true. I'll post a link in the description so you can have a look. Extraction is an official game mode announced by DICE. This mode has rebel forces entering some of the most dangerous places in the Outer Rim in order to extract a valuable shipment of resources. They must bring the shipment to their transport ship before the time runs out, and the Empire has to attempt to stop them. 2 new heroes have been announced for this upcoming DLC. They are Greedo and Nine Numb. Greedo, who is the Rhodian bounty hunter in A New Hope, where he confronts Han Solo in the Mos Eisley Cantina. They say that Greedo shot first, but Han actually shot first. In the game, Greedo will have a DT-12 heavy blaster pistol, but I will go into more about that pistol later on in the video. The other hero, Nine Numb, who was the companion of Lando Calrissian in the Battle of the Second Death Star. He's not really in the films seen with a rifle, but it looks like he have a more accurate blaster. I feel the choice of these heroes is sort of hit and miss. The villains, obviously in the original trilogy there's not many, so I expected Greedo to be a villain. With Nine Numb, it raises the question if they're going to stick with the 4 heroes they announced for the DLC, but with the inclusion of Nine Numb I feel that they're going to bring out more now, as Lando will be a hero, surely Chewie as well. Maybe Grand Moff Tarkin or Bosk the Bounty Hunter. So with the announcement of Nine Numb in particular, it will be interesting to see what DICE will announce further down the line for the future DLCs. Lastly, we have the weapons. They have announced that there will be a Relby V10 rifle. I couldn't find much about the Relby V10 gun, but I did find that a grenade launcher model was used by the bounty hunter Bosk, so maybe that will have a little clue that Bosk will be in a future DLC. Another weapon announced is the DT-12, which I spoke about earlier. This was an expensive blaster used by Greedo and non-human humanoid. It's a heavy blaster pistol. It has a 50 shot capacity, and apparently in the series there was a stun setting available, so I'm not sure if that would be in the game or not. Another gun announced is the scattergun. I didn't find too much, but I found that there is a scattergun, which was a shotgun in the series. It is a 8-gauge shotgun made up of the primitiveness with raw firepower. It is capable of firing powerful blasts of pellets, rivaling the output of a heavy blaster, and it can deal damage with a limited range of 25 meters. The star cards announced are an adrenaline stim and a Deoxys grenade. The Deoxys grenade is a potent toxic gas where they used it in the films when the Trade Federation tried to poison Master Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi in The Phantom Menace. DICE have also announced that the level cap on the multiplayer will go up to 60 instead of 50.